only going to be showing you how to make a layup, but I'm going to be showing you some things that are going to help you so you actually never miss layups. Now, I know this might seem basic, but believe it or not, layups are probably the most frequently missed shot I see among young players in basketball. Young players have a lot of trouble with layups, and the reason why is they don't practice it. Think about the last time you were in the gym. Did you practice layups? Probably not. You probably practiced three-point shots, probably practice pull-up jump shots, handles, but finishing around the rim is a skill. There's a reason why guys like Kyrie Irving, Stephen Curry finish at a high percentage around the rim without dunking on everybody. It's because they've mastered the actual art of finishing around the rim. It's a skill, and today I'm going to help you enhance your finishing around the rim skills. Now, there's three main finishes I want you to focus on today. We're not going to be focusing on any crazy spin. That's a little more advanced. I've done more videos on that. I haven't really touched on the real basics, so today we're going to keep it basic. We're going to focus on the three main finishes. You have the overhand finish, the underhand finish, and the sidearm finish. It's good to master all of these finishes because in the game, the more finishes you can do, the different variations you can do, the easier it will be to avoid taller defenders and still be able to finish with contact. One thing we want to focus on with finishing around the rim is where we're going to hit on the backboard. So when it comes to finishing, I know a lot of coaches teach hit that top corner of the backboard, but the game has changed now. Players are taller, more athletic. I train my players hit it above that, hit it above the square, because once you get to higher levels of play, if you're still finishing layups right here, your shot's getting pinned. I need you to get the ball up there off the backboard. So you see how high that went? That high. I need you getting the ball that high for your layups. So again, now let's add it to the layup. It's not a layup like that. It's a layup more like that. High off the glass. That way, when the defender comes to pin my shot, if it's that high, I don't care how tall you are, unless you're like Dwight Howard and you could touch the top of the backboard, you're not going to be able to block the shot. Now, the next thing we need to do is keep our eyes up at the target. We found our target. We have our three different types of finishing variations. Now we have to keep our eyes up so we know where that target is and how we're going to hit it. The problem that I see in young players is when they come and especially when it's time to, especially when they face contact, they'll look at the man, they'll hit the man, their head will go down, and then they'll throw up some wild shot. If you watch guys like Kyrie Irving, the whole time he's driving, no matter what contact he hits, his eyes are always up at his target. He knows if he gets the ball on that spot, it's going in every time. When you practice it over and over, you're going to be able, like, all right, if I drive the lane and I hit the ball on that spot, the ball's going in every time. It doesn't matter who hits me, doesn't matter how tall the guy is in front of me. If I can get the ball on that target, whether it's this way, whether it's this way, whether it's this way, the ball's going in. Now, the next thing we want to focus on when we're taking contact, again, eyes up, and we want to go into the contact. Now, a lot of players, they try to avoid the contact, and they end up throwing up a wild shot. I want you to focus on getting that shoulder in your defender's chest so you can shield him off and then finishing in those spots. So this is why we practice different finishes, because let's say Coach Josh is coming from right here. He's trying to challenge me. If he challenges me, I go here. I'm not going to be able to finish like this, even with contact. Even with contact, I'm not going to be able to finish like this. He's blocking it. That's why we practice different finishes here. Now say Coach Josh is behind me. Now he's trailing for the block. Now if I go here, Coach Josh is blocking it. He probably ain't going to block it if I'm here. All right, so that's why we practice different types of finishing variations, because they can all be used at different times. Keep your eyes up on the target, whether it's through contact or whatever. So if Coach Josh, again, coming at me, come in front of me, Coach, thanks. He's coming, I'm still taking the contact, eyes up. I'm not worried about the contact. I'm going to get the foul. I might not, I might get the contact, I might not. But I know I'm getting the ball at least to my spot or near my spot. All right, now we're going to drill the layups. So what I want you to do is like start from the wing and maybe go through like 10 times on each side, maybe 5 times each side, just going through each layup. So you have the overhand layup. You have the underhand layup. And then you have the sidearm layup. Practice both sides until you get comfortable using each one. Then once you get good, you can start challenging yourself. You can practice, just do a little 2-ball here, hesitate. What we're doing is we're grabbing this ball like this, because you don't know what happens in the game. Defender might grab your arm might get stuck. You might have to shield your defender off and really do one-handed layup. So this ball right here is going to be that accountability, whether it's defense, whether it's whatever. So we have a regular layup here, just picking up the ball, overhand. So again, do whatever you want here, hesitate, pick up the ball, underhand, and then last but not least, again, sidearm. Remember, this off ball is your accountability. It's blocking, it's holding the defender off. Now the last phase of the layups, and this is where a lot of players miss the most, is in transition or fast break. A lot of times they're either going too fast and they can't get to layup. So what I would say to do is just slow down. Now the reason I say slow down is because a lot of players, they don't miss because there's a guy down there. They're missing because they're just going too fast. They have a fast break all by themselves, and you don't know how many layups I've seen players miss by themselves. And the reason is they're just going too fast, and then they're just throwing the ball up. What you need to do, what I recommend, is lengthen your strides at the end. So it's kind of like, you know how James Harden does the Euro step? Well, we're not going to be doing a Euro step, but we're going to be taking those same type of wide steps. So you're fast, and then you're slowing down. All right, so again, it's very simple, and this is going to change how many layups you miss and make. You're in a game, you have the fast break by yourself, slow down, and just finish. Last tip, I know I've gone over a lot of tips. Last tip with layups, land where you shoot the layup or somewhere near there. A lot of players miss because they're landing way over here. If you're landing way over there, you don't have good control of your body. It's gonna be hard to make layups. Now, if I'm going for a layup and I'm here, that's a lot more controlled, a lot easier to make. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope it helped you out. And if you want to take your scoring to the next level and